We put 40 knives to the test in our very active home kitchen. Knives are a bit more personal in most categories, so now we're going to try and make customized recommendations for different types of cooks. These will only be knives we truly enjoy, and as usual, we have literally no relationship with any of these brands. Our standard rec is staying the same. As surprising as it is to us, we think that Hedley and Bennett, an apron brand whose aprons we don't particularly enjoy.
I don't like the fabric. It's too scratchy.
The pockets are uncomfortable, the tie is not comfortable. Makes the best chef's knife for most home cooks. It's a nice crossover between a Western chef's knife and a Japanese gyuto that holds an edge well, it's lightweight, it's easy to sharpen, it's easy to control, it performs well, and it just feels nice. I don't exactly think they went overboard designing it, but it's still head and shoulders above most of the knives I've used over the last 2 decades of obsessive cooking. If you have small hands or mobility issues, we still adore the Max 7 1/4 inch Chef series more than 2.5 years after we started using it.
I'm not as intimidated using this knife.
And to be fair, it's amazing for people with large hands too. For most home cooks, this would be a game changer. That super fine edge, that super thin metal, makes it just a joy to slice through something. I have literally nothing bad to say about this knife. It's also the cheapest knife that I'd feel happy to recommend. I know $78 isn't exactly bargain basement, but I promise it's worth every penny. If you just want maximum performance and don't mind paying for it, I think the Kramer by Zwilling Carbon fits the bill. There are definitely independent one-offs that will beat it, but for mass market, I just don't think there's anything that keeps up with this shockingly ergonomic behemoth, especially not for 350 bucks. If you prefer something larger, I personally love a Chinese side out, and my favorite is the Hitohira Nihonko 220mm Chukka Bocho. They're so front-weighted that they feel effortless to cut with, and their geometry makes them feel surprisingly lithe for their size. On top of that, pretty reasonably priced at $110. Now, the problem that I have with these recommendations is that I can't take into account how you like to cook, what you're working with already, or what kind of budget you've got to work with. So we're gonna try something new. Make a TikTok, tag us, tell us what you're working with, what you wish was better, and how much you're willing to spend, and we'll try to comment or duet with a recommendation just for you. We probably won't be able to answer every single one, but we'll at least give it a shot.